But it's too late to stay. With a broken heart, I'm feeling about twice my age. And now I'm asking myself, is it still what I want? 'Cause every word's like sandpaper on my tongue. And the rain falls and church bells sound. Not a soul I know could save me now. Well, these walls we built won't hold anymore. In the fire it falls like rain. I'm watching as the one good thing I did in my life is circling down the drain. So take it away.
No matter who I was, I'm weak. Lately, there are these moments where the fear comes up out of nowhere, and my heart feels like it stopped. And I have dreams every night.
What kind of dreams?
I don't know. I can't remember. I just know that when I wake up, I've lost something. I'm failing in my sleep. That's all I do. That's all I've ever done. Is fail. Again.
Well, these walls we built won't hold anymore. In the fire it falls like rain. I'm watching as the one good thing I did in my life is circling down the drain. So take it away.
Sometimes dreams can often haunt our emotions, make us feel like things are worse than they actually seem. As a result, dreams turn us into ghosts of ourselves, often reliving things that we shouldn't be. Abby finds herself haunted by those nightmares as she walks down the hall, coated in this red blood-like light. However, this time it's different. When she walks down the hallway, she is greeted by a different version of herself, who begs her not to enter that door.
He's dead. Don't go in there.
Stop it! His brains are on the floor.
Each comment she makes leads towards more violence in its phrasing, hoping that she will scare her old self away from the door. But the tragedy is, she knows she can't stop her past self from entering the door.
These walls we built won't hold anymore. In the fire it falls like rain. I'm watching as the one good thing I did in my life is circling down the drain. So take it away.
One interesting detail that stuck out to me was her comment.
I don't know you.
Later in the show, we watch as Ellie loses herself, but it seems like Abby has already been through this valley that Ellie is doomed to enter. As Deleuze would often say, if you're trapped in the dream of the other, you're fucked.
It was easy. I just kept hurting her.
This quote can mean a multitude of different things, literally being stuck in someone's dream, much like Ellie is stuck in the dream that Joel has for her life, or mentally stuck in the dream, much like Abby is mentally stuck in the dream that Joel left behind for her at the hospital. In short, Joel has taken agency away from both of these women, but he's unwilling to admit that he has. He can hint at doing it, but he can't vocalize it, and that's the problem. He's aware of the fact that he did wrong, but vocalizing something like this is an act of making it real, and Joel doesn't really want something real, he wants something as close to real as he can get, or more directly, he wants his daughter back. If we were to put this in the perspective of Game Joel versus Show Joel, both are closed off but in different ways. I find that Game Joel is emotionally closed off, but physically open. He can provide physical support to someone, but beyond that, he can't seem to connect long enough with his own emotions to allow himself to truly feel things. On the other side, Show Joel often feels his emotions deeply, but physically is unable to open up. He can provide basic grounds for emotional support, meet someone where they're at, cry to someone that he is deeply close with, but physically he is unable to connect. He can't have that moment where he meets them at a real ground level. Both of them are able to close off their emotions at a moment's notice, and that's what makes the way these characters intersect so fascinating. Let's boil this down to, Joel wasn't looking for redemption at the end of season 1, but was looking for a reason to stop falling apart. He found that in Ellie once.
That is so goddamn stupid.
You laughed, motherfucker.
I didn't laugh.
Yes, you did.
Jesus, I'm losing it.
You're losing it big time.
And he's hoping that he can find that in her again, but she denies it.
Seth, let's take a walk. Come on. Let's go.
Are you okay?
What is wrong with you? I don't need your fucking help.
As Joel lays on the floor, beaten and broken by Abby, there is a moment where he lifts his head as he desperately attempts to look for Ellie, something that we learn he previously denied Eugene in his final moments.
Let's see her face, please. Please let that be the last thing I see.
I reflect on what he tells Eugene here.
If you love someone, you can always see their face.
Do you think Joel saw Ellie's face? Or do you think through his swollen eye he had such trouble seeing it that he had to lift his head so that he could see her with his one good eye? It's clear to me that if anyone can convince Joel to get up, it's Ellie. But to some degree, Joel knew that he wasn't getting away from this one alive. So he lifts his head, so she's the last thing that he sees. That head lift feels like when Eugene tilts his head during that scene. This isn't what I wanted, but I can make it work if I try.
I'm not broken, but who else could I be in a time like this? I'm lost out at sea, but who else could I be?
As the broken golf club is struck through Joel's neck, and we pull high into a crane shot, we literalize Ellie entering this valley, but uniquely, we watch as Abby has finally made her way through it. The question becomes, what kind of path leads through this valley? And more specifically, who are we on the other side?
It's not over, and it never was for me. If I'm not yours, then who else could I be? You're moving on, and I'm drowning in memories. But who else could I be? I tell myself that I'm not bitter. I tell myself that I'm no fool. I don't wanna be blue, I don't wanna be lonely. Who am I kidding? I'm all of these things. But who else could I be? After October, after you, after it's over, after October.